Welcome to episode 25, you guys, of the Big Messy Bun. Coach Katie is here today. Coach Katie is showing up as your host, Katie, and as your wellness coach. I have had so many people in the last few weeks reaching out, asking how do I stay consistent when life is crazy. It's chaotic, it's busy, all the things. So first things first, I want to give you permission. Number one, take a breath, let yourself off the hook, and sit down in the car with me here today. Maybe you're listening in the car, maybe you're doing the dishes, maybe it's laundry day. I don't know what you're doing, but I want you to settle in and seriously take these 15 minutes with me and just see if there's some nuggets that you can pull out of here. I'm going to share with you. I have been consistent. That is one of my superpowers. Does it mean I'm the best? No. Does it mean I have the hardest workouts? No. But it does mean that I've maintained and managed a fairly healthy lifestyle. Sometimes my mental health wasn't as healthy as it is now, and sometimes my body was healthier. But let me tell you, right now at 53, almost 54 years old, I feel like my mental game is probably the best I've ever experienced in my life. Like life, which is just bananas. And my fitness game, well, it's consistent. I'm dealing with some aches and pains. I share very openly with my classes how I'm feeling, but I want to share with you. I came with notes today. I want to share with you what I did when my life was not this smooth sailing. I'm going to take you back to a time when I was caring for my mom, and I had 3 small kids, and I was self-employed. Now, when I'm sharing this, I'm not sharing this to be braggadocious. Oh, look at me. I chose to be self-employed. I love and loved my career. I guess I chose to become a single parent as well. And so I did make some choices in there that added some chaos to my life. But let me tell you, something that I did during all those years when it was freaking hard is I carved out time. And sometimes, so the first thing I'm going to tell you is, well, the first thing was number 1. I have to tell you what number I'm on so I stay consistent here with you. Number 1, let yourself off the hook, take a breath. Today is breathing day. Today is a day to get out a journal, maybe write down some notes and get yourself set up, okay? Number 2, maybe you're a person who's like, if I don't do an hour or I don't do 30 minutes or 50 minutes, then why bother? Well, here is your coach telling you smack right at you, right freaking now. I'm going to say this, focus on 15. Focus on 15. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 1-5, not 5-0, 1-5, 1-5. Okay, 15 minutes. And I am going to include in the show notes 2 different workouts that you could do. I'm going to show kind of a more beginner-ish and then a more advanced workout that you could do. Okay, they're going to be in the show notes. So check them out. Try them. And if you're not someone who works out currently, start. Because I'm telling you right now, your body and mind need you to. Okay? Do it daily. Move your body daily. So if there's one thing that I can tell you helps with consistency is repetitiveness. Think of your teeth. You brush your teeth. Most of us brush twice a day. Some brush 3 or 4 times a day. I'm a 2-day, sometimes a 3-day brusher, depending on what I ate and where I'm going and what I'm doing. But it's a habit that started when you were little Your parents brushed your teeth and then they taught you to brush your teeth. And at some point they trust us in this and then we brush our own teeth. I seriously wish my mom would have brushed my teeth a hell of a lot longer. But anyway, it is what it is. I learned to brush my teeth, right? I use that one because most of us do that. We brush our teeth. It's a habit. We do it every day. Okay? So we're going to focus on daily movement. Does that mean balls to the walls, grinding so hard that you can't even breathe? No, but it could if you want it. It certainly could, right? So 15 minutes. We're going to go back to number 2 a lot. Number 2 is 15 minutes. Other pieces of this little puzzle we're putting together today will pop in. But 15 minutes, okay? You need to stay in, this is number 4. Number 4, you're listening to this because you're like, you know what, Katie, I want to stay consistent. I've been working so hard. And then all of a sudden, I have a client, she messaged me. I'm trying to build my career. I've got a little kid. Both my husband and I are building businesses. It's busy. I volunteer on the soccer team and I do this over here. And so I messaged her straight up and I said, listen, right now you need to take a breath. Number 2, 15 minutes. And then I reminded her that she is a badass and she has worked freaking hard. She has worked so hard to get her wellness better. And she will not be thrown in the towel. Not on my watch. And I mean this, you guys. You've worked hard. You deserve to feel good and be strong. So don't let the chaos of life take that from you. You've worked hard and you deserve this. You deserve to feel strong and powerful. You deserve to live life with energy. And I'm telling you right now, I'm going to jump ahead to number 8. Those around you will benefit by you taking this time for yourself. It is not selfish at freaking all. It is one of the most selfless things you can do for your future self. Yep, I'll come back though to that. Oh, look at that. Sometimes I surprise myself here on the Big Messy Bun. Number 5, I want you to do this one, okay? I want you to think of your workout as though you're getting paid to do it. Yep. Use that beautiful imagination of yours and use it. Pretend you're getting paid. If you were getting paid like $1,000 to do your workout, I tell my classes this all the time. And yeah, they probably think I'm a wackadoodle, but guess what? It freaking works. It works. First things first, you're going to get yourself dressed and then you're going to get to work. Get it? Your workout is work. And I want you to think of it like it's a job and you're getting paid. And guess what your payment is? Guess what your payment is? They're paying you in good health. They're paying for your future energetic self. They're paying for mobility. That's what they're paying you in. That's worth more than $1 million. Do you know, I know millionaires that have zero mobility. They can't even enjoy their funds. They have all this money and they can't even enjoy it. So guess what? You're going to work out, number 5, like it's your job. And you're going to get paid in improved health. This is putting those daily deposits in. We've got to pay the rent. We've got to pay our dues. Guys, it is going to feel good. Do you want to live life with energy? Do you want to have good function? Yes, you do. Because if you can build that human now, maybe you're 40 and you're listening to this. Maybe you're 20 and you're listening to this. Maybe you're like me and you're going to be 54 soon. And you're like, I want to feel good. I want energy. I want to live with vibrancy and all of that jazz. You need to do that. You need to think of it like it's your job and you're getting paid in that future self. Now, number 6, we're going to go back to that 15-minute idea. Pick 15 minutes of the workouts that challenge you so that you get a good shot of 15 in. I want you to feel that. I want you to feel like you've been injected with some energy from this workout, because I'm telling you right now, it's going to feel good. I am going to work out when we're done recording here today, and I'm going to be doing a 15-minute back only workout. I'm working my back muscles. And that's what I'm going to do for 15 minutes. I'm going to work my back muscles. You got 7 days in the week. You got 9 body part groups on your body. Have some fun. Call it your whole body week workout. I don't give a shit what you call it. Maybe one day you just hammer out biceps for 15 minutes. Then maybe the next day you do some legs. Then the next day you do your chest. Whatever it looks like. I want you moving that beautiful body of yours for 15 minutes. You deserve this. And everyone around you, back to number 8 is this. You will show up better for everyone around you. Period. Stamped it black magic. Listen, today at work, we were doing an event. And we normally have an entertainer that comes to this event. Well, the entertainer wasn't there. So I took it upon myself to entertain a crew of humans. And that song YMCA came on. We're going to stay at the Y. Okay, you know all the actions. You go MCA. I was like jumping. It was a 5-minute song, and then we did Sweet Caroline, and we did all these great songs. I had so much energy to bounce around and dance with this one, that one, all of it. And while we were walking to the elevator, my coworker's like, "You got so much energy." And I said to her, "Well, that was about 50%. I don't go full out at work because I would probably frighten people. But I have the energy to take it up a notch, to help a group get more vibe, because I make it, I give it away. We are number 7. Okay, so we went to number 6. That was pick your challenging ones. 7. Oh, I got a few. Oh my gosh, 7 is a whole page. Man, I was getting excited writing this. I will start with the power plant. You are like a power plant, okay? Like a generating station, okay? So energy gets put into this machine. It does it through, I think water's involved, like hydro and, all that stuff. I should know the process better. I don't. And then it goes into this converter thingy, a generator, boom, and it shoots out energy to like all over the place. Like we're working with energy right here. You are the power plant. So what do? You do some things. You eat some food, maybe take a nappy nap, maybe have a sleep. Then you get up and you move that body and you move it. You build those muscles. You build energy. You make energy. Then you get to give it away. Then you're the distributor. Then you distribute all this energy and you give it away. And then guess what? You go back to sleep at night. You wake up, you eat in the morning, and then you do it again and you do it again and you do it again. You just keep doing it. You are the power plant. You will not regret this. That's what I wrote right here. You will not regret this. Plain Jane simple. You will not. You will not. Movement and momentum. Movement and momentum create that energy, and then you get to create it, make it, store a little bit, and then give it away, give it away, give it away. You will not regret that. And yes, during the chaos, okay, we're going to go back to the lady that messaged me. Little kid, she's got, I think, a 3-year-old, and she's got a husband, and she's a very busy businesswoman. She's trying to get life moving and grooving for herself and for her family, and good for her. You deserve all of it, girl. Holy shit, I'm dry, and I don't have water near me. But anyway, listen, she deserves it all, and so do you. You deserve to feel damn good. But if your schedule's tight and you're burning the candle at both ends, don't do this to yourself. Fuck it. I'm just not going to bother. Why bother? I'm just going to not do anything instead of a 15-minute burst. No, I'm going to do nothing. I'm just going to sit and let 3 weeks go by, and life is going to get more chaotic. And then all that strengthening you've done, all that commitment you've given to yourself is just going to slowly drift down the pipe. And then you got to get her back going again. No, you're not going to do that to yourself. You've worked too hard for this. And guess what? Your future self needs you. It really does. It really does. I'm just going to say that. So number 8 is you will show up better for everyone around you. I'm going to share with you guys today at work. I also had the pleasure of dancing with a few humans that are like 80, 90 years old. And I got to go on some walks with a few at my job today. And let me tell you something. When I was chatting with them and I ran into this one guy in the elevator, I thought he was a son. Like I thought he was one of the residents' sons. And I've seen him in the hallway, so I'm always greeting him. Like we have lots of members, like lots of tenants. We have like around 200. So sometimes you don't get to know every single name, and he doesn't live in the area I work in. So needless to say, I found him in the elevator. We were in the elevator together, and I said, "Oh, are you visiting your mom or dad?" And then he's like, "No, they're gone." And I'm like, "Oh, you live here?" And he said, "I do." He's 80 years old, walks every day. Today he went walking on the treadmill because it was too smoky outside. Walks every day, lifts weights. He stands, great posture. He looks good. And I said, so I wasn't even on his floor, but I went up the elevator to his floor and I said, "Can I ask you a couple questions?" I said, "I'm so curious about longevity and I'm trying to help others live longer, stronger, healthier, upright, moving. Can you give me a couple of tips?" Guess what one of them was? Yep. Movement. Yep. Moving his body. Exercising. He didn't do it in the way that we are doing exercise today. Always active though. His job, he had a very active career. And he just said he's just been walking. He goes, "If you want to tell anybody anything, make sure they're walking." Because walking is that one thing that we hope to do for a long time. So along with this 15-minute workout thing, it could be 15 minutes of walking right now. Now, I will give you a little timeout though. If you've been working on building muscle, I would like you to walk and do some resistance during this. So you could give yourself a 15-minute walk one day, 15-minute resistance, 15-minute walk, 15-minute resistance, something. But you're going to keep moving. And if the window of opportunity opens up and you have more time, I said to my client, well, then get your butt to class because that's going to feel really good. So do your regular workouts when you can. Don't take every day as, 15 minutes is good, 15 minutes. No, 15 minutes is going to help you stay consistent, okay? But we still want to get in, sprinkle in those longer workouts when you can. But I have to say, 15 minutes will help keep you going. It's going to keep your head in the game. It's going to keep the gains you've made, the muscle you've put on. It'll keep it there. Okay? So I want you to get that into your head. If it's a busy season, I know I have lots of teacher friends that listen to this that are wrapping up the school year and it's busy and there's all this stuff going on, field trips and report card writing and all of that. 15 minutes. Give yourself that window. There's a lot of people right now that are busy with the wildfires in Manitoba and Saskatchewan. Take that 15 minutes. Fill your cup so that you can continue to do the things you're doing. And again, if we need to go back to number 5, think of this like your job. You're getting paid in future health. So it's like you're making the investment. The exercise is your investment and your future health is the payoff, is the payout, or whatever you want to call it. Whatever you to call it. You invest and then you, whatever, you guys get it. But like it's your future. So you're making these daily deposits into the health bank is what you're doing. Okay? But there's a but in here. Unlike money, you can't go and put a bunch of exercise into a bank and then kick it back for like 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks and think you're going to maintain. No, that's where it's different. Okay. I could make a ton of money and invest and then live off those investments and not have to work per se at a job for 5, 6 months. That's different. You can do that, but not with your health. Your health is the daily investments, the daily dues. You've got to pay the rent. The rent is due daily, daily, daily. All right. That is a wrap for today, folks. I hope that you find this one helpful. Now, I have a favor to ask. You know, it's that time that I say, if you are not following the show, please follow this show. And if you think this episode might help somebody, or a previous episode could help somebody in any way, please share the show. And one more ask, if you could comment on the show. So many of you reach out to me, and please keep reaching out. But if you could throw what you share with me in my inbox, just a brief little comment, that would mean the world to me. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of The Big Messy Bun. Until next week, stay safe and stay consistent. Okay?